Hello Libra, welcome to your reading with me, Cindy. Libra, this is a very specific message and we're going to kind of get right into it. I pulled out oracle cards to get started. We're going to pull out tarot cards together to explore it as it unfolds. But I'm going to say there's something really specific in this underline for me. You have the cross and then you have conflict. Even just saying that, right? It's interesting, like a cross conflict. So there's, I'm picking up the possibility here that there might be, or there has been, some type of differences here between you and another person. It could be even religious. They could be moral, have something to do with tradition here. And you and this person do not see eye to eye. Now, okay, so that's that. And that's kind of, I want to say too, the energy that leads us to where we are right now, which is what I'm looking at on the table, right? Underlined to me is kind of like past energies. So there was something going on there. And it's like quite a serious difference where it could be very difficult to have made that better, like, or to overcome it. Now, I'm seeing right now that you're in a situation where you might feel like this is a good time to take a chance with something. What that chance is, I'm not 100% sure. Maybe for some of you, it's somebody knocking on your door, trying to sell you something, or maybe it's a new relationship. I don't know. Now, I am going to put this out there. If for some of you are resonating with, you might have been in a relationship in the past here where maybe you were different religions, maybe extremely different cultures, and there was a lot of conflict in that. I would be very careful about taking that chance again. If there's something coming around where it's a similar situation than what you were in before. There's like almost like spirits coming across here and saying, like, really do not do that. Don't do that to yourself again. Not to say that that can't, like, I think that that does not have to be an obstacle for a lot of people, but it's just coming across right now. So there might have been even a lesson in that, because there could be certain compromise, right? Like compromise is a really important, I think, phrase to put into that conflict that I'm picking up there. Because if you can find compromise with someone else where you have, to some degree, maybe extreme difficulties or differences, extreme difficulties, extreme differences, it's recognizing where certain things can be compromised and certain things cannot for each of you, and seeing if you can both be comfortable with that, right? So those things can be achieved. I don't want to say that that's not possible, because I think that can be one of the best ways to bring people together and learn about each other's differences. So I just wanted to clear that up. But okay, this is the thing that's going to give you peace right now. This is really, really interesting. This is the mice card. And the mice card in both these decks, even its sister deck, the Shadows of the Middle Ages, this is the Lace of Destiny. The mice talk about, like, this is not a time to be altruistic. You really need to focus on your best interests here. That's the thing that's going to give you peace of mind. So think about that. What is in your best interest in whatever the situation is that you are in right now? Wisdom, clarity, and resolution. See, I feel like that's almost like knowing something. Like wisdom is, I've been through an experience before. What have I learned from that and how do I apply it? Because you can have been through an experience, learn something and not apply it, and that's not very wise, right? So it's that learning it and applying it where you get the wisdom. So that's giving me, like, this is a situation where you really need to look after your own interests here. As I say that again, maybe you made too many compromises in a relationship in the past. It doesn't have to be like religious, or it could be traditional, but it's pretty strong. Like, this is not, the cross is not an easily negotiable energy. It can also talk about karma and fate. So did you learn a lesson? I'm kind of wondering if there's like one of those coming through here, like Spirit saying, we want to see, did you learn that lesson? we're gonna send something your way, and we're gonna see if you have learned how to navigate it. The best thing that's going to bring you peace is to look after yourself. You look after number one, Libra, okay? The thing here that's interesting, that's your frustration, is a new path, guide, renewal, and dog. So dog is a very devoted energy. Now, some of you could be dealing in a situation where you could be like you and someone else were in a relationship, and maybe there was cultural differences. There was some sort of difference here. And maybe the dog is like really devoted to the other person. You're like, "You stupid dog. Why did you..." This dog is going on. The dog is going on a new journey here. But okay, maybe it's not a dog. But it's some type of new path that it's frustrating. A new path, devoted to a new path. Someone here is devoted to a new path. That's your frustration. I'm wondering if this is a situation where you feel like things should be able to be patched up here. I don't know. I'm really curious about. I'm wondering, is this like, are you frustrated because you're having difficulty finding this new path and you're just so devoted to it, or you should be so devoted to a new path that if it's not appearing, you might become frustrated, right? Like there's a lot of ways that we could look at that. Like I said, we're going to pull tarot out together. Your actual energy here is really interesting. You have the Chance card. Oh, I meant to look this up. Let's look it up together. I meant to look up the Chance card and see what sort of nuance was in there, because it's kind of obvious. Chance, luck, winning, success, material wealth, prosperity, happiness, fertility, harvest, patronage, motherhood. Interesting. Act now. It's not the time to wait. Luck is fickle. Oh. It's not the time to wait. Luck is fickle. That's your energy. And empower, uplift, and elevate. Maybe you see a situation here. Maybe this is for you to get out of some type of situation. Okay, I'm going to try to ignore what the frustration is, because if I ignore that, that's totally what's coming in here. This is what's throwing me off, making it hard to see. Devoted to a new path. That's your frustration. Maybe you go into a lot of tarot readings and your past is always coming up. It's like, for fuck's sakes, I don't care about them anymore. I don't care about that. New path. I hear you, understand. Your energy right now is like, this is a good time. This is a good time to get myself out of here. This is a good time to, I have power. This is in your best interest too. That's your best interest, is to look after yourself. Wisdom. You've learned something here to know how to look after yourself. Maybe even how to resolve a problem. I have so many questions because we need to go to tarot, but we will. We're almost there. Okay, so it's interesting, right? Because this card is called Rise Up, and right, it's it has empower, uplift, and elevate on it as well. That's your energy. The situation has a card that has the word rise up on it. And it is she who emerges, enlightenment, mindfulness, and rise up, and harvest. That's the situation. Rising up. It's time to rise up, people. Okay? If you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. Okay. This is a lucky chance. Look after your best interests here. I'm so curious about this new path. Is this you? What is that? Because this situation clearly shows that it actually might be a good time to rise up. Because there's definitely, like, there's a harvest to be gained. The fruit is just waiting to be picked to rise up. And this is a chance. I don't know, maybe this is balancing the scales of justice. I'm feeling like I'm picking up on something else here. But let's just keep going. Make sure your best interests are looked after. Is somebody trying to change? Maybe your best interests are not a new path. Somebody's really devoted to that. Who's really devoted to this? Well, let's read the dog. Well, because the dog can also be... The dog can be... Come on. From every cat's perspective, the dog can be stupid devoted. It's like, come on. So the person treats you like shit. Come with me. Let's go. Let's get out of here. Dog, no, I love them. Okay. Friendship, love, loyalty, devotion, assistance, support, reliability, trust, vigilance, selflessness, service, protection, search, selflessness, dependency, waiting, pet, military. Be friendly and honest. Value your friends, protect your interests and your territory. So, let's see what the dog is. What is the dog? This is the frustration. Somebody who is determined to take things on a new path? The Knight of Cups. Their heart. Their heart. The Knight of Cups. I don't know. The Lovers. Why would that be? Why are you frustrated by that? I'm confused. No. The Wheel. What's going on here? And a Palace of Wands. No. There's a divergence in a path here. There's some type of energy here that is absolutely 100% devoted, heart and soul, I would say with the Knight of Cups, to diverting an actual, like, divine path. And taking it to a place where, like, it's difficult to reach. The Palace of Wands, it's impossible to reach, honestly. There could be ideas and creative elements here that are inaccessible. What is the new path? What is the new path? Oh, the Two of Cups. Okay, so let's just say that the Two of Cups, right, like, well, this could be someone who's determined to find some type of equality. The new path, to find equality in a relationship, but it's not the Lovers. Well, I don't know, depends. Were you a shitty-ass lover? Don't know, Libra. I'm just saying, like, there's something going on here where somebody's coming off a path here. Somebody could be making a choice here. My soulmate is not necessarily my best mate. I don't know. That's what frustrates you. A new path of equality. How should you look after your interests here? Your peace is to look after your interests. I want to say too, like, even the little ones attached to you, like the little ones attached to you, make sure they can get a drink of water. The Mice. This is your peace. The Page of Swords. The Sun, well, there's something here to see clearly. The Three of Wands and the Ace of Cups. Look after your own interests here. Look after yourself. Your peace is to see and to know how to. It's to expect something to come in here. With the Three of Wands, there's some sort of seed that you've already planted. I feel like, it's funny, all day today, the frustration has come across as someone else in the readings. Like someone else that you're frustrated with, or There's some type of seed that's already been planted here that's going to bring something in. You're getting a double sun energy. You're getting like, well, just the sun, and then you're getting the sun in Aries. What's this wisdom? The Eight of Coins. The work that you've already done. The work that you've already done shows you how to look after yourself and those close to you. I really want, because the little mice there is so cute. All right. What is the situation? Is she who emerges, enlightenment, mindfulness, rising up, Kamala and harvest. I don't know how you say that. Kamala. Pearl, Yelena, and Maputla. The Four of Swords. The Knight of Wands. And Temperance. That's the situation. It's like tempering one's strong desire to do something, like is it waiting for the right moment? It's waiting for the right moment. So is that what you are, Chance? Are you waiting for the right moment, or is it not the right moment? What is this a good? I don't know what this is about. Like, is it about a relationship? Judgment, rising up. Jeez. Could be taking a chance here at judgment. And when I say that, like, from other people, the Six of Swords, the Ace of Swords, and the Nine of Cups. It's guided towards truth and some type of wish fulfillment. The Empress is at the bottom. So curious, because the Nine of Coins, Pentacles, is behind the Empress in reverse, and that's the Empress in waiting or protection. And right, at one point she holds the dove, and then that's reversed, and then it's holding the child. Harvesting, harvest, to harvest something. What the fuck? I feel like there's like hidden meaning in this reading. I feel like some might be obvious, and I feel like there's a lot, though, that isn't. Reversing the dove and harvesting the child. What the fuck is that? I need clarity. I need clarity in this reading. Leo and Virgo were so specific. This is different. It's interesting. You have Jupiter in your sign for the Four of Swords, right? For harvesting. So it's like, it's almost like justice asleep. Justice asleep. And temperance, higher knowledge. Acquiring higher knowledge. Something's going on here. Justice has been asleep to acquire higher knowledge. I'm just tapping out here. I think this part's feeling collective. I don't know, the whole thing is. Tapping. Justice tapping out right? Like to receive higher knowledge about something that's going on over here in the frustration energy. Because there's a divine path that's been diverted. For the lovers to go into the Wheel of Fortune, something has happened here, right? Like something has taken a turn. And the Palace of Wands, to me, feels like, I don't know, something that... It's something that is very difficult to get into. It could be some type of knowledge. There could be an ulterior motive here, and that's why it's important to look after. There's some type of experience here that somebody has already in the work that they do. And that experience in the work that they do should give them the clarity and the knowledge that they need, that they have. They have it. To be able to see what is going on here. Oh, okay. Now that's interesting how this is played out. So the sun with the Wheel of Fortune, with the wheel, like the Wheel of Fortune is the movement of the planets. But then it's weird because it's like the clarity, like someone is trying to decide what the movement of the planets are. Right? Like to change a destiny here is like somebody is trying to decide what the movement of the planet should be. So I'm curious what the ship is that's coming in over there. But okay, so temperance. What is this temperance? What is this higher knowledge? It's the Ace of Cups and it's the Four of Swords. It's a healing. It's almost like it's like gaining information, but maybe even through sleep. Like gaining information through sleep or sitting quietly. That purifies. This information purifies. That's the situation. So it's harvesting, it's taking a type of knowledge and taking it to its full capacity. Like it's taking an idea beyond just being an idea. It's maybe having some type of proof or putting all the pieces to the puzzle or giving yourself time to put all the pieces to the puzzle together. Judgment is the chance here. Wow, it's the Fool. I don't know. This is like going out on a limb. This is really going out on a limb to empower. Like it's almost like you have information. Maybe this is a friend or something like that, or a close relative. I don't know. Because this is like you have information here. And this information, because it's harvest information, it's ready for picking. This is perfect. Like it feels like perfect timing, right? Like to pick the apples at the perfect time. To pick this knowledge. And your actual energy is definitely, there's taken a chance here with the Fool and the Chance card, because there could be a lot of judgment. Now, I don't know. It almost looks like this judgment could be about somebody else. Like, it could be about, well, maybe you want this just for you, whatever that is, for your happiness. The Six of Swords. The Sun. This is taking it to clarity. No. Whatever this is, because the Sun is over here with the Peace, which is, this is looking after yourself and those close to you. The Six of Swords makes everything clear. It's like taking a chance here. You take a chance, maybe you're judged harshly. But I'm going to say one thing. If you're judged harshly by people, it's definitely an action that elevates your soul. So you might get a short-term loss for a like an eternal gain. Yeah, short-term loss for an eternal gain. It's like a redeeming of the soul energy. The Ace of Swords. The Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. It's like it's no time for a new plan. It's the plan. It's like the plan, the harvest plan. Oh, that was my stomach because the water went down. Did you hear that? Was that like a symbolism of something? I drank the water and then you could hear it in my stomach. The Nine of Cups. The Wheel of Fortune. I think there's somebody doing something here selfishly. Somebody's doing something here selfishly. I don't think it's you, Libra. It looks to me like you, I don't know, you want to say something or you want to express something or bring some sort of information to light now that you have a bigger understanding of it. And by doing that, there's a chance that you could look selfish and that people would call you out in judgment. But at the end of the day, even if that's how it starts, where this ends though is good. It ends good. Everything becomes very clear and open and understandable. But people will think, oh, this is you trying to divert destiny, where destiny's already been diverted. That's the frustration. The Lovers. It's all landing on the Nine of Cups. The Emperor, the Chariot, and the Four of Cups. Well, all I can say is somebody in a bad mood. It's like the Emperor in a bad mood. He's going where he's going. He's not seeing the higher cup. The Emperor is not seeing the higher cup where he's going. The Emperor is not seeing the higher cup here because he's not. This is like a divine intervention, even. Like you're coming across as a divine intervention energy. And I think you're frustrated because you can see that someone's missing the point. The Wheel. This feels forced to me. It landed over here on you. Oh my God! It's justice! Oh, this is crazy. Because it looks like a divine path is intentionally diverted by something that you are frustrated over, right? And then, so your interjection in whatever way that is going to be, there is a possibility that you would be shown as selfish here. It's like, oh, this just makes you happy. But no, it's honestly, it's like, it's a correction of some type of deviation from God's plan. God's plan. The Palace of Wands. Judgment and the Queen of Wands. Oh my God, it's the palace. The palace is the place that would judge you. It might even specifically be a woman with blonde, no, brown hair. I don't know, blonde, brown. Anyways, it details, but it's the palace. The palace is the place that would judge you. And what's going on in the palace? I'm curious. What's going on in the palace? It's all landed on the Emperor. The Two of Swords, well, they don't really know. Oh my God, the Devil. And the Lovers. Somebody's really confused about the true path here. It's, okay, interesting because, right, like the Devil and the Lovers look so similar. There's two ways that we bind ourselves together. One is toxic and unhealthy, and the other one is through divine forces. There's something really weird going on here, man. What's the Two of Cups? This is the new path. Ooh, this just landed hard like a magnet. Did you see that fly? Over here on the Four of Swords and Temperance. The Two of Wands and the Page of Wands. This is somebody saying something different from what they're wishing. I'm really getting that because they're both facing in different directions. So this is what I'm wishing for. I'm looking in this direction, but I'm actually talking in that direction. about wishing and talking about something. Okay. Oh, actually, I want to know the ship. What is the ship? The symbolism of the ship with the piece. What is their piece? The ship. It's all landing on the Wheel of Fortune that is attached to changing a destiny. The Seven of Swords and the Empress. There's your energy again through Venus. This is weird. It's like destiny, or even somehow you're the ship coming in. I don't know what to say. You're the ship coming in. We're so weird, like pieces reversed. And so the Empress, it sounded kind of weird, right? Like the Harvest card. I was feeling like I was watching a horror movie. And that was like, I don't know what to say about that. But Empress is coming in a very unusual way here. Look after yourself. Look after your best interests. But the Empress feels that's the area. Let's see. Well, let's see. Tell us about the Empress. Oh, the Three of Cups. It's rejoicing. Come together and celebrate. I want to know about the conflict. What's the Cross? Is it a religious conflict? The Cross? It's Five of Wands on the Emperor. The Five of Wands on the Emperor. It's like a power struggle. The conflict. What's the conflict? Again, it landed on, it's all landing on the Wheel of Fortune and Justice. The World and the Hermit. That's the conflict. An ending. An ending that brings self-reflection. I have got nothing else to say about that one. Jeez. The Eight of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles, the King of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles, the Six of Swords, the Four of Wands, and the Three of Swords. I don't know. It's almost like somebody hiding their emotions for a long period of time. It's also weird too. It's got me this vibe, almost like somebody choosing a relationship and being heartbroken in it. Like choosing some type of a relationship and actually being heartbroken in that relationship. I'm going to go do the extended, Libra. In the extended, I am going to ask, what is the hidden lesson for you? I'm sure this is a heavy reading, but we're going to see. We're going to go over there and we're going to see what the hidden lesson is in this for you. Thank you so much, my dear Librans. Until next time, be gentle with yourselves. Bye.